I lived. 68% recovery. What a bounce back. Last night's race, I actually put in some effort and tried. If you haven't watched that video, go back and do it. It was actually pretty good considering the last 2 days, or 2 days prior. So this is stage 4 coming up. This is the leg snapper with the KOM finish, the Innsbruck KOM. Never even done this course actually. I've heard all the horror stories of the leg snapper, never done it myself. So 3 laps around Innsbruck, 3 leg snappers, and then the KOM, and it's like a 25-ish minute climb. So, and then tomorrow we get to do the Alp. Spicy. Guys, thanks so much for staying tuned. Thanks so much for watching these videos. Really appreciate it. Go ahead and drop me a word of encouragement down below. It goes a long way. It really means a lot to me. I greatly appreciate the support. I appreciate the following. These are very tough courses, very tough day after day after day after day after day races. So it's hard to put out a video each and every day. So I'm a little bit behind. Plus I've been super under the weather. Feeling pretty good today, so let's do this thing. Ketones, baby.
This is a course I have never actually done, and I found it to be very difficult, like a properly challenging course. Perfect for FRR who loves the torture aspect of these kind of things. Again, I've never done this before. Actually, I take that back. When I was brand spanking new to Zwift, didn't even have a smart trainer. I was doing the free trial. I tried the leg snapper. I just appeared in this world, and I was spinning so hard, and my avatar got off his bike. The connection was so poor. Other than that, I've never done this, and that was when I first bloody hated Zwift. I obviously love it now, race it all the time. So this is my first real go on the leg snapper. I don't have a good taste in my mouth of it. So I didn't quite know what to expect. I knew it was like a steep, punchy climb, and that's about it. Furthermore, from Recon, I know I have to do it 3 times. And one thing I also underestimated, so here's the first go of the leg snapper, 8%. So it's sustained 8%. I did it in under a minute each time. I think the fastest time was like, I don't know, 53, 54 seconds. Not great. Just enough to absolutely zap your energy, and then you do a nice descent right after. So everyone kind of regroups shortly after, but actually at the descent, then there's the sprint segment, and again, I sure as heck was not going for that. I'm not contending for the sprint.
That was gnarly. I never did that before. That was way longer than I thought. Or maybe 1 minute is just, I don't last very long, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought the timing was gonna be a little different. This is recovery right here, I gotta breathe.
Followed by lap 2, I do everything I can to stay towards the front of the group, so I put a lot of power into it. Here I am, top 15, top 20. Feel really good coming across the line, and we're gonna skip ahead, go right into leg snapper number 3. For this one, I try to conserve a lot more. I try to stay in the front half, but I don't blow the doors off by any means. I don't really care about the time. It's kind of measured more as a sprint segment for whatever reason. I'm not going for it. I don't care. I'm just trying not to bleed too much time. I want to stay with the front group. That way, if I'm in the back group at all, we don't have to like work harder to catch up to the front group. Inevitably, we will catch back up shortly after the sprint segment. So we go down this hill, get a little recovery, and then we meet back up, and now we're at the base of the climb, and we go right into this. And according to my research, it was looking to be a 20-25 minute climb. Pretty steady overall, like 7-ish%, I want to say, if I remember right, maybe even a little more. I had a power zone in my head. I wanted to stay around, I think my goal for a 20 and 30 minute climb is about 280 watts. I had that in my mind, and then I did the leg snapper 3 times, and I quickly revised that. I knew I was not going to be able to do that. So I was hoping for like 265, 270. And you see my power profile towards the bottom. I was steady for, I don't know, a minute or so, and some of the fluctuations in the terrain definitely affected that, but also like the weight of each of my legs was enormous actually, and they felt very weak. And so it was just like spinning, and I'm in a very spinning gear, and it still felt like I was pushing a lot of weight. Just had some dead legs on the climb. So I started the whole thing out at the base of the mountain in like 29, 30th, and it just slowly over the 25-ish minutes just went back and back and back. And here we are in the last quarter mile or so, trying to hunt down this guy. I can't do it. You still have several hundred meters past the KOM banner.
Oh my gosh.
And I roll in at 49th.
I don't like that. I wanted to be able to do more power. I'm very hard on myself. I see one power number that I did like one time, and I try to match it every time. Even though that power number I did like a month and a half ago, and I've been sick and off the trainer, and I hold myself to that, and I kind of beat myself up. The good news is, the fantastic news is, 49 out of 99. I know I was throwing the other stages away, but I was getting triple digits on those. I see fourth place is Habanero, and that was 2 minutes behind, so really I'm 4 minutes on behind that. I don't know. I gotta check the standings.
At the end of stage 3, I was ranked 203 overall, and now I'm 171. So I'm definitely making up some places, feeling really good about that. So guys, thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.